Are you looking to purchase a home in 2024, but the high interest rates, low inventory, and now rising home prices making it more difficult? Well, in today's video, we're gonna look at a portion of the market where I think buyers can still get a deal, especially first-time home buyers. So let's dive into it. Well, there's just no easy way to say it, but if you're looking to buy a home in 2024, you know it is an extremely difficult task right now. Not only are you dealing with interest rates that are 7.5%, you have inventory levels which are favoring sellers. You also have the high prices that we're dealing with from the leftover COVID years. Although home prices did come down a little since, they didn't come down anywhere near what we needed them to. So if you're a buyer right now, how do you navigate this market so that you can keep your monthly mortgage rate reasonable? Well, that's what I'm gonna hope to answer today for you guys. There is a part of the market where I feel like it gets overlooked a lot, especially by first-time home buyers because they think they just generally can't afford it. And I'm talking about new construction homes. Here in the Boise, Idaho area and the surrounding areas like Nampa and Caldwell, you still can find new construction homes in the mid 300 range. And I know for some people that's just gonna be out of reach. But if you can hit that entry level to get into the new construction home is the best bang for buck, especially for first-time home buyers right now. And there's a couple reasons why. The first reason I think it's a good idea is because builders are still offering concessions. And what does that mean? Well, essentially, the builder is gonna give you a chunk of cash to do with what you want. Now, you can use that cash to buy appliances for the new home, to do irrigation, landscaping, all that stuff. Where I think you see the biggest bang for your buck when using those builder concessions is when you use that money to buy down your interest rate. So for an example, if you get approved for a home loan at 7%, you can use a portion of those funds to buy down your interest rate, making your overall monthly mortgage less. You could also use those builder concessions to pay for your closing costs. At the end of every home purchase, besides your down payment, you're gonna have closing costs associated with the home purchase, and instead of forking up more money out of pocket to cover those, you can use the builder's money to pay for those instead. Which for first-time home buyers helps out a lot because most struggle with the down payment and closing costs. Now those are two great benefits of going the new construction route. Builders in the area, like CBH Homes, depending on the price of the home, they'll offer you anywhere from 25K up to 45K right now in concessions. That goes a long ways. And if you're able to use a portion to buy down your interest rate and then another portion to cover your closing costs, that's really where I feel like you could find a good deal nowadays. And I've helped multiple clients do that exact scenario in the last 6 months. And when it comes down to the final numbers, it's made a very big impact. Now, concessions are not strictly to new construction. There are sellers of resale homes that will offer concessions. But if you on the MLS right now, you're not gonna see a ton of homes advertising that. Where new construction, those advertisements are everywhere. But if you are a buyer that's going the resale route, you can ask the seller for concessions. It's just not a guarantee like on the new construction route right now with the current market. Builders move a lot more homes. They have that flexibility in their budget, so that's why they have the capability of offering it. Another reason I think the new construction route's a little bit more favorable towards buyers right now is people that are selling their home. It's very expensive for them to upgrade. Also, they saw their home values increase quite drastically over the last couple years. And then in the last 12, 18 months or so, they've lost quite a bit of equity and they haven't adjusted their pricing quite yet like the builders have. So if you go and compare a new construction home to a resale home, the new construction is gonna be a little bit more expensive, yes, but not by much. And if you're talking about a brand new roof, brand new AC and furnace, and up-to-date energy efficiency ratings and so on, the new construction in my eyes would probably be a better deal. Not in all scenarios, but in most, that's what I've found. And guys, I'm talking about our current market right now, where I think there's a little niche where buyers can get in and get a good deal. Things could change. The Fed, although they've said we're going to experience rate cuts this year, we haven't. We're almost midway into 2024. And not to be the bearer of more bad news, but I don't know if we're actually going to see a rate cut this year in 2024. It is an election year, which could change things, but we'll have to wait and see. So if you're a buyer right now, I would not be waiting on a rate cut in order to purchase a home. But let's say we do get a rate cut and the interest rate on mortgages come down. Well, what we tend to see when interest rates come down is home prices or home values tend to rise. It allows more buyers to get pre-approved and enter in the market, creating more competition. And when you have low inventory, that can create bidding wars, which lead to even higher rising prices. So rate cuts aren't necessarily always a good thing. And so you got to keep that in the back of your mind. And if rate cuts do come down and the competition starts to grow, well, like back in 2021, when we were trying to purchase our home, there were no incentives from builders. There were no concessions from resale homes. You better have a down payment, you better have conventional financing, and a lot of funds in the bank to take care of all your closing costs and everything else. So there is a dynamic that buyers need to be aware of when considering buying now versus waiting. If you are a buyer and you're thinking, hey, this might actually work out, I encourage you to go online and look at the builders in your area and see what their incentives are. And then contact a lender and see what that would do for you, how you could best use the funds to make that monthly mortgage more affordable for you so you're not house broke once you purchase. I made that mistake on my first home purchase. I will never do it again. It's no fun to have no money to go out and do anything and actually enjoy your home. So not only are you getting builder concessions, which is basically the builder just giving you cash and letting you do what you want with it, but you're also getting all the warranties and protections that come with a new construction home. For example, the builder's probably going to offer you a 210 structural warranty. Most builders do. A lot of builders also offer you like a 1-year maintenance warranty, where your first year that you live in the house, they have a community manager that you call. They'll come out if there's issues. So I know from helping a lot of first-time home buyers, having those warranties in place provides them with a lot of comfort because they're not necessarily in on the home all by themselves. They have these security nets to help them for the first few years. So if anything was to go wrong, there's someone to call and help out. Not only do you have the builder warranties, but most systems in the homes are gonna have warranty. For example, the AC unit or your furnace, those are gonna have 5 to 10 year warranties. Your water heater is gonna have a warranty, and so on. Or if you were to go the resale route, you are not gonna have those insurances. Now you could purchase a home warranty, which lasts 1 year. Home warranties range anywhere from $500 to $1,000. It depends on what options you want covered and so forth, but that's something you're gonna have to renew every single year. So if you are in the market for a new home, especially if you're a first-time home buyer, I highly suggest you look at the new construction homes as an option if you can get up into that price range. I think that's where you're gonna get the most bang for your buck. Also, just because a builder is offering concessions, $25,000 or whatever it may be, don't hesitate to ask for more. I can't tell you how many times, especially with local builders here around here, where I can get an extra $5,000 or $10,000 on top of what they're offering, or get little things, add-ons thrown in. So when you guys do go to make that offer or pitch to the builder, make sure you guys are aggressive. You know, builders definitely have more wiggle room when it comes to negotiations in this market right now versus the average home seller. And I can just say from experience over the last couple of years, I have definitely helped way more first-time home buyers get into new construction homes than I have resale homes. The pricing's better for what you're getting. Like I was saying, the concessions help a ton, and they have those comforting features of everything being new and having the warranty. So it's a really great option. You guys take a look and let me know what you think. But with all that said, that's basically all I have for this video. If you guys got some value out of it, definitely like, share, subscribe. It helps a lot, and I will see you in the next one.